Hey there, it's me again, going through the A to Z of my vinyl, and we have reached the letter H. Yes, so we see what H's we have in my vinyl collection? Yes, that's why we're here. Let's do this then. Right, probably a fair bit thrash. Starting off with Hades. H is for Hades. Is it If At First? Yeah, If At First You Don't Succeed. Look, only $3.99. Got a bargain there, didn't I? Yeah, Hades, pretty cool band. Pretty cool. They're kind of like quite early thrashers. I think they're Bay Area as well, but they never really got the kudos they deserve. Probably 1988. This came out. This is what's that? Like maths time again. That means 30 years old now, does it? Yeah, it must do. 30 years old now. That is. Blimey. Right. Then we have. This is a bit of a weird one. This is kind of like a punky kind of band called the Hard-Ons, or just called Hard-Ons. They're from Australia, I believe. I bought this quite early on in my days of collecting music, when I wasn't too sure what kind of stuff I was into. I kind of dabbled a bit of hardcore-ish early on, but basically metal through and through, really. This is all right though. It's just a bit of fun, bit of like silly lyrics and stuff like that. I actually saw them play live at the Astoria as well, actually. Yeah. Where I embarrassed myself by buying t-shirts because I asked for 2 large hard-ons. Yeah, that was yeah, and then they all laughed at me. But anyway, I don't remember it all these years later. Honestly, it doesn't make me cringe just to think about it still to this day. Honest, it doesn't. Honest. Anyway, right. Next up in the H's, we have Heart Attack. Actually, this is an old album, but it's quite recent for me. Actually, I actually bought it at a record fair. We had one of our little get-togethers where we play a load of vinyl, me and my mates. I think the last time I did that, it's a few years ago now. And the next day, I happened to go to visit my brother in Leicester. And when I got into Leicester, there was a record fair going on. So I thought, well, yeah, I might as well go in there. Because I was just fresh from listening to a load of vinyl, and I knew this album from back in the day. I think it's one of the guys from Nuclear Assault. I'm pretty sure it's one of the Nuclear Assault guys' side project. And yeah, but this is Heart Attack. Pretty decent thrashing stuff. Human Hell, is that what it's called? Yeah, Human Hell. Pretty decent. And so it cost me £4 at a record fair 3 years ago. Can't argue with that. Right, now here's another kind of punky kind of band. I actually saw these guys in Walthamstow down at the Standard music venue in Walthamstow, Haunted Garage. They're kind of like a horror punk kind of thing. They're pretty cool. They've got one song that sticks in my mind. I've got a brain in a jar, I keep it under my bed. Something like that. But yeah, it was alright. They were pretty cool live. Kind of like Gwar Light, maybe. I don't know. But I'm not sure it came before Gwar or around the same time with Gwar. But they're out on Metal Blade Records and Music for Nations, so that's quite a big label, actually. I'm not sure what happened with them. They actually carried on doing stuff where they just one album and split. I don't really know. But I remember Brain in the Jar song anyway, which is quite cool. Right, moving on. We have some more thrash. Right, now this is Helloween from Germany, speed metal kind of thrash. Now this, I think, is the first heavy metal band that I saw live. I think, because the first proper metal gig I remember going to was Monsters of Rock, 1988, at Donington Park, and Helloween were the first on the bill that day. So I always think of them as being the first heavy metal band that I saw live, because I can't remember going to. I think that was my first gig that I ever went to. So nearly 30 years ago it is now. 30 years ago next month. I think it's the 20th of August. Yes, Keeper of the Seven Keys, Part 2! Have they ever made a Part 3, I wonder? This would be on about Part 5 by now, I would have reckoned, if they'd kept up the good work. Right, now we've got something else on Nuclear Blast, a bit of classic death metal. Hypocrisy, Penetralia. And there's some tentacles coming out the side there, trying to penetrate you with their penetralia. Some people like that kind of thing. Not I. Never my thing. Next up we have some more thrash from Heathen. Heathen, another American thrash metal band. They're one of those bands who didn't go as far as they could have done. I mean, most bands didn't really. Only the big four ever really managed huge success from thrash metal, didn't they? When you think about it, such a huge genre, such a huge wealth of bands, and how many of them actually were able to make a living out of their bands? Just the big four, maybe. I don't think any of these other bands, the second stringers and all that, ever actually, were able to do it for a career. I don't think, which is a shame. You think all the fucking talent and hard work gone into making the music, and can't fucking live off it. Shame, very much a shame. Anyway, I'm getting philosophical. Right then, we got, I think this is Hell Bastard. Yep, Hell Bastard. Natural Order. Kind of, what, kind of crusty, I don't know, crust punk, grind, thrashy, deathy, I don't know. To be honest, I bought this and I listened to it possibly once or twice and it just never grabbed me. Just didn't grab me, basically. So I couldn't actually name you a bloody song off it, other than the fact that I'm reading it off the back here now. But it just doesn't ring me any bells with me. I know it's still going. I think Jude from oh god, one of the bands I play a lot on my show, whose name escapes me for the moment. Can't remember the band name. I know they call their fans Zomborgs, and I know their album's called like a runaway combine harvester in a field full of blind rabbits or something like that. But I can't remember the name of the band now. Acid Age, that's it, Acid Age. I think Jude from Acid Age is in Hell Bastard now. Anyway, not that you really needed to know that, but they're still going strong. I'm not sure how many of the original members they have. Right, now we've got a bit of German, not really thrash. This is, I suppose, speed, technical thrash, maybe you could be called. Hexenhorse. Witch's horse or something, it means it's like a broomstick, I believe, if memory serves correctly. Hexenhorse were a bloody cool band. I think some of these guys went on to become Memento Mori, but I could be mistaken. I do tend to get mixed up with bands, but these are a really cool technical thrash metal band. If you don't know these guys, definitely check them out on YouTube or something, because they've got some really cool tracks. And if I'm not mistaken, this is another album by them? Yeah, this is another album by them. I thought it would be. The Edge of Eternity. Only $3.99 according to that label there. That's pretty cool. Right then, bloody lights flashing down and flashing on the front of the cover really pisses me off. Last week I did it, and I didn't put the light on, and it came out too dark. So this week I've put the light on, but you're getting all these little reflections on the album covers, which is a bit of a pisser. Right then, what have we got next? Is this another? Yeah, another Hexenhorse. I believe it was, and I was correct. Hexenhorse. Hexenhaus? Whatever. You pronounce it how you bloody like, alright? They're good. Good stuff. However you pronounce them. Right, next up, this is one of my favourite albums of all time! This is Holosaur, Hell House. I love this with passion. It makes me all warm and fuzzy inside listening to this album. One of the earliest albums that I bought after discovering Iron Maiden and loving Iron Maiden and being total Iron Maiden head. I was like, oh, let's see, what should I buy now? And I can't remember, I thought I saw this in, I don't know, HMV or something like that. I can't remember if I'd actually seen the review of it already in one of the metal magazines, or maybe I just fell in love with the cover, I don't even remember now. But I bought it, fucking loved it straight off. Joined the PM, is it the PM? I don't know. PRC, the Psycho Research Club, not the PMRC, that's the ones who try to get rid of thrash metal. No, the PRC, Psycho Research Club was the name of their fan club, and I joined up and got my newsletters and stuff, and yeah, they were cool. The only fucking thing was, I never got to see them back in the day, even though they played near me and walked for stuff. I think that was in the days before I actually been to my first gig, and I was a bit reticent about going to gigs on my own. Should have fucking just pushed the boat out and done it, because I've done plenty of that in the time since. Going to gigs on my own is my life nowadays. But yeah, I wish I'd seen them back in the day. But when they reformed, I think 2015 or something like that, I can't remember. I went up to fucking, I don't know, up north somewhere, Shildon, to see them. Fucking 5-hour coach drive up to see them when they reformed for the Cradle Will Fall or something like that. Cradle Will Rock, I think that was the name of the event, the all-dayer. And they were fucking godly. It was emotional, man. It was well emotional. A couple of the guys from Holosaur are in a band called Armature now as well. The singer, Phil Desard, cool. And one of the other guys, Paul Trotter, I'm not sure if he's on this album, Paul Trotter. Let's have a quick look if the lineup is on here. No, he wasn't in the actual on this lineup, but he played with them at one point. I think when they reformed, one of the times they reformed, he may have been in them. Anyway, Armature are a cool band. I actually did a blog about Holosaur a few months back, actually, about my undying love for Holosaur. I'll put a link on the blog to that blog entry about me talking about Holosaur and how much I've got a homo hard on for them. Why did I say that? I don't know. It's just alliterative and it rolled off the tongue. Right, Holy Terror are up next. These are a band. quite sort of cultish actually. A lot of people kind of like, oh yeah, Holy Terror are fucking awesome, they're well good, they're like hidden gems and all that kind of thing. But I see one of those ones, they're quite technical I believe, and I couldn't really say it stuck in my head to be honest. I know the album cover and that, I remember the band name, but couldn't remember any of the bloody tracks. It's been so long since I've listened to it. So bloody long. These albums have been sitting up in my room for fucking years, obviously, since I bought them. And what I used to do back in the day, I used to put them onto cassette, but not like all one album or one cassette. I'd make mixtapes basically. Because back in the day, we used to have the Walkman. I used to have to stick my cassette tape in my Walkman, and I had to listen to them that way. But because every month I was going out and buying another £100 or whatever worth of albums, if unless an album caught me really quickly, there'd be a good chance I'd never fucking listen to it for fucking ages afterwards, which is what happened with these guys. They're cool, they're good stuff, but I can't really recall them that well. Put it that way. Right, getting towards the end now. Yeah, this next band, British thrash band, UK thrash band, fucking awesome. Love these guys. Very memorable. Love these albums. I can't remember if I saw them live back in the day. I got a feeling I might not have done, which is a fucking pisser. But what can you do? To be honest, if I had seen them, I've forgotten anyway. So maybe it doesn't make a difference. Maybe it makes no difference if I saw a band back in the day or not, because my fucking memory is so shit that it won't make a difference if I do or not. But the artwork, could say it's a bit crap actually. If you looked at that and you weren't being generous, you'd say, what a fucking shit artwork. But it doesn't make a difference. It's fucking awesome music on there. I think some people would call them like the UK Slayer kind of something like that. But they were just fucking good in their own right basically. And if you've not checked out Hydravane before, same with Holocide. I haven't checked out Holocide. Check them out. But Holocide are more power metal really, a bit of thrash, but Hydravane straight up thrash. And this album is fucking cool, and the follow-up album is fucking cool as well. So basically, Hydravane equals fucking cool. I think one of the guys from the band died. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it was a singer or a guitarist. I think it was a singer. I think the singer died. I think one of them emigrated to Australia or so, or mixed it up with somebody else. But a couple of the guys are in a band now that I've played on my podcast before. I think they're called Sylvaticus. They're kind of small, not really thrashy, but like a speed metal-y, heavy metal-y, maybe a touch of thrash in there. I think they're called Sylvaticus, so they're fucking cool as well. I've got to try and remember to put the links. I try and put the links to those bands in the blog if I remember, but knowing me and my brain, I won't remember. You can always search them up on Metal Archives. Basically. Yeah, that's it then. Fucking off. That's all my H's. That has been all my H's. That's 8 letters of the alphabet gone. Is it 8 letters? Does that leave me with 16 more to go? Probably does. I don't remember. Adding up and remembering things are not my strong point. Anyway, I'll be back next week. I'll be back tomorrow with another demo tape to tell you about. I'll be back Thursday with free downloads you can go and check out. And Sunday, of course, my High Speed Hangover podcast will be going up online, so you better fucking listen to it, or I'll fucking come down, I'll look the fucking balls, I'm gonna fucking kill and spit him up your arsehole. I won't do that really, but please listen to my podcast, please.